This was the scene moments ago inside the Thomas and Mack Center at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. You see former President Bill Clinton, and coming around the car and joining him, the Democratic nominee for president, former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, as they go into the holding room and as the debate is about 10 minutes away. Obviously, a lot going on there, but we really need to talk to someone who understands the numbers, not the number of arguments being made, but the responses that are elicited from likely voters in this campaign. And to do that, let's welcome in, via Skype, our old friend John Zogby, who is here with us tonight out of Utica, New York. John, thanks for your live appearance here. Very interesting as we take a look at the polls. I just got to get your sense if it's an outlier. Investors Business Daily, with its polling firm, says, hey, look, we've got the most accurate presidential polling, and they have Mr. Trump up almost by 1.5 points, 41.3% to 40%. Now, that isn't a four-way race, to be fair about it. If it was just head-to-head, Hillary would be up by some 2 points. Rasmussen has it as a dead heat. Real Clear Politics, as we know, puts all the polls together in an average, and it has Hillary up by 6 points. But that daily tracking poll from the LA Times and University of Southern California likewise has a dead heat. What say you, Brother Zogby, based on the disparity among these polls?
Look, the Investors Business Daily, TIPP, is a wonderful poll. 2004, 2008, 2012, they have been either among the most accurate or in the last two cycles, the most accurate poll. They know what they're doing. And so I would never challenge them, nor would I challenge the Rasmussen people. And I think that the LA Times is interesting. Again, we really still don't know who's going to turn out to vote. These are based on pollsters' experience and turnout models, and I would not bet against IBD tip at all.
And we thank you for that tip, pun intended. John, as we're taking a live look inside the Thomas and Mack Arena, now offering the ground rules, former Bill Clinton press secretary Michael McCurry. At the last debate, it was a guy who calls Las Vegas home, or at least did for part of his time, Republican Frank Fahrenkopf. We see the Trump kids there, part of them down front in the audience, as that scene is from the Thomas and Mack Center, and Michael McCurry there offering the do's and don'ts. Let me talk to you some more about polling, because it seems to me that very seldom do we see a translation of opinion on who is supporting whom in terms of how it reflects state by state with the Electoral College. 270 electoral votes are needed to become president. We very seldom see a reflection of that because I guess it involves state by state. Do you believe the art of polling will move more to an electoral breakdown in the years to come, or will we stay with this kind of random sample that offers, quote, public opinion rather than electoral vote likelihood?
I think we're heading in that direction. A lot more attention being paid and a lot more polls being taken state by state by state, and especially in the battleground states. But now what you're seeing with the on-site and development of online polling is that now you can collect samples of 30,000, 40,000 in the battleground states and have enough sub-samples in each of the battleground states multiple times to get a good read on what's going on. The polls in those battleground states have Hillary ahead in almost every one. Donald Trump, leading in Iowa and in Arizona at the moment. But, this is one of those up and down kinds of elections like 2000 and 2004, and it's still too early.
Well, it is early, and obviously, as you say this about the online polling, I'm just very curious tonight, the instant analysis. You say it usually takes a couple of days to see how this shakes out. Have you seen anybody offering the Insta polls that you think bear up with some sound methodology? Got about 30 seconds for it here.
Absolutely not. Unequivocally not. they way oversample Democrats and undersample Republicans.
Something for us to keep in mind. John Zogby, author of the book We Are Many, We Are One, a look at tribes in 21st century America. John, we want to thank you for your time. We look forward to talking to you later tonight.